Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm gonna send this out so people can join up. Is this shit live yet? Hold up. It is. It is. What up? What up? What's good? I'm gonna link this to my server and then we'll get into it, man. I'm excited for this. We're gonna be up here for fucking hours. We're gonna be in our bag for hours. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna get the Cash App link for y'all, but basically, man, I'm hanging out here for hours. Y'all could ask me, like, obviously questions to do. I'm going over fan questions from my community post, but I'm also gonna turn up with you guys on stream. I already had a little bit to drink, may have taken a rip, but $10, I take another rip with the question. Or another drink, rather. We're gonna get lit. If we find some funny shit to react to, we'll do that as well. But yeah, man, let me post this shit. Let me post this Cash App link. Let me post this shit, man. And let me pen it. Alright, so if you guys pay for suggestions or pay for me to turn up and answer a question, cool, I'll do that. Until then, we're going to go through the fan asked question from the community post. We'll go one at a time and I'll give you all my honest answers off rip. Alright, so let's look at the first one. Let's see what's popping with these questions. You talked about making more Yu Yu Hakusho videos in the past, the cosmology, character-specific videos, and so on. Will that still happen? Shout out to Cynthia for asking this question. Yes, eventually I will be bringing Yu Yu back to the channel. I have a collab coming up with Rolling Thunder Pursuit, whatever the fuck it's called. I always mess up that name. My boy Manny, we're doing Meliodas versus Yusuke, so bare minimum, you'll get that. But yes, I do plan on eventually bringing back Yu Yu content. Next, what got you into power scaling? When you first started out, how did you grow? Keep your motivation. What's your end goal for the channel? Is it to spread awareness of comics, manga, fiction? When will you feel your job is done? Lastly, do you think they'll ever make a school for power scaling? That's a lot to unpack right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents on that for that multifaceted question. Shout out to Chris S for asking that. By the way, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment in the top chat / live chat. We're straight up kicking it like goons today, okay? We're fucking turning up, having a good time, running the bag up. Classic goon shit. Now, what got me into power scaling? What got me into power scaling is actually a fucking tragedy. So, when I started out, well, not when I started out, when I was hooping, if you guys didn't know, I was a really good basketball player, still involved in the basketball world. I fucked my ankle up. I shredded every ligament in my ankle. It was horrible. I had a terrible basketball injury. The point where I could no longer play college ball and I had to rehab my shit for almost a year, right? So I was miserable at first. I had played basketball every day of my life. I had done other shit, physical activity for hours a day, my whole life. Basically since 4th grade, and on. I had been on that shit, right? So to suddenly have that taken away from you, I was fucked up. I was in a bad place, right? So I started reading a lot more again. I read a lot as a kid. I started reading more again. I was reading books. I was reading comics. And at the time, I had this neighbor that would come over. And he would give other people comic books, right? He'd give my little brother comic books and shit. I would take the books and read them. And then he found out I was taking them. One day I was outside and I explained to him, like, yo, man, like, I've been reading comics since I got hurt. You know, I've been really on that shit and stuff like that. And so he said, well, I'm a comic book collector. Why don't you come over and see my shit, right? And so I told him, I was like, look, man, I'm not trying to flex on you or nothing, but I'm starting a channel. I already got, like, first of all, my channel started gaming-wise. When I was hurt, I started gaming, and I was putting up gaming videos because I thought it was funny. And then coming back off that shit, switched over to comics, right? And so I told him, you know, I'm kind of in my bag. Yeah, it's a Q&A stream, pretty much. And y'all can donate for me to either drink and answer questions, straight up just answer questions. But I'm also answering Q&A questions from my post the other day. And one of them was my origin on scaling. So anyways, getting back to this, I told him, like, look, man, I ain't trying to flex on you, but I kind of got my own shit. I got, like, half my shelf covered. I got a lot of comics. He said, all right, come over then. I went to his house, bro. I fucked up. I got flexed on. Bro had literally a top 10 collection of comic books in the world. His comic book collection is so extensive, my boy has to take a fucking insurance policy out on that shit. That's crazy. It's worth millions of dollars. Like, he has the originals of almost everything. It's bad. He's been literally hand collecting comics since 1959. Since he was a kid. And he's kept them all, right? It's fucking crazy. So I go over there, I'm in heaven, right? And the funny thing is, like, the books are everywhere in the house. Like, you can't go anywhere in that house without seeing books. The way he got his wife to agree with that was basically he would get to keep all his comics and shit. She got to do whatever the fuck she wants in the yard. So their yard looks like goddamn Bridge to Terabithia. That shit is OD, right? But he gets to keep all his shit. Bottom line is, that was my comic book plug. I started taking comics from him. I was reading entire omnibus. First omnibus I took from him, I took all of the Chris Claremont's X-Men shit, and I read it all. 9 out of 10 / 10 out of 10 comic run. That era of Claremont X-Men was fucking beautiful. But that's how I started. I got hurt, really hurt in basketball, couldn't play anymore. Started up a channel just for shit in my spare time. And I got really back into fiction and giving my opinion on stupid shit, which is stuff like versus battles, scaling, and whatnot. I started the whole Courage the Cowardly Dog meta, the Dora the Explorer meta, all that shit. I'm one of the founding fathers of that. So that's how I really got into it. Now let's move on to... Do I think they'll ever make a school of power scaling? No, but people do pay for lessons on power scaling. Would you ever consider... Shout out to Chris S for that question. Would you ever consider doing funny Scooby-Doo videos? Like, which horror characters would Shaggy and Scooby get caught by? Which cases could Mystery Inc. solve? Maybe for Halloween or something? I haven't really thought about that. That's not something that's, like, honestly crossed my mind. But maybe I'll consider it. Depends on how the channel's doing, views-wise at the time. How far, shout out to Call Me Storm, and shout out to AJ for that last question. How far do you think Robert Pattinson's Batman will go in the John Wick universe? So, Robert Pattinson's Batman probably should fuck up a majority of the John Wick verse. I would say if he runs into trouble, it would probably be just him getting caught slipping up close. I mean, we saw in the film, if he gets hit with a high caliber up close, it kind of fucks him up. So if they caught him slipping like that, yeah, someone could get him. But in most 1v1s, Pattinson's Batman should be comfortable, although John Wick has a fuck ton of plot armor, so that might be an issue. That might be a real issue. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Shout out to Leon Mosley for the next question. Do the recent DC events change Cass's standing and power scale? Or is the gap between him and mainline Superman just smaller now? I hold one of the unpopular opinions that Cosmic Armor Superman was not that fucking strong to begin with. You want to hear why? Let me peep this, right? You think Cass is high outer? Right? Y'all think Cosmic Armor Superman's high outer? Why can't he neg Cancer on a 3D level? He can't. He quite literally can't. Conclusion? Cosmic Armor's kinda ass. How did that fight with Mandrak end? Cass was getting his ass beat. Mandrak fell in a hole. That was basically how it went. Cosmic Armor's not that crazy as mainline Superman, who's done everything under this fucking moon. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what mainline Superman's done. I don't consider Cass stronger than composite mainline Superman. I don't agree with that at all. Mainline Superman's that fucking crazy. That's my hot take on that. Shout out to Lost Soul for this question. And shout out to Funny Guy for tuning in. That's my dog. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Again, if y'all want to donate, go ahead and do so. And your questions will get a priority. I'm doing the free questions from my community tab. And if you want to see me turn up, take a shot and answer questions, all that, hit the Cash App or regular donations. But anyways, what's your favorite cosmic being from Marvel/DC? Now that's an interesting question. Cosmic characters aren't typically like characters I deal with a lot. If we consider Larfleeze a cosmic being, probably Larfleeze. Besides Larfleeze, I kind of fuck with Dormammu. Classic Dormammu was a jackass. Like, classic Dormammu was about doing hood rat shit. For sure. He was always fucking with people. This is the same dude that pulled up on Eternity's hood and tried to slump him in his sleep. Like, Dormammu's fucking crazy. He is crazy. So, classic Dormammu's up there. On the DC side of things, Upside Down Man was raw. However, the way Zatanna beat him was a bitch made. That was fucking dumb. I did not like that. I was not a huge fan of that. Just keeping it a bean with you guys. Trying to think of other, like, cosmic beings I fuck with. I definitely, like, Darkseid's kind of funny to me. Like, low-key, Darkseid's funny. He's kind of a jackass. I mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure who my favorite cosmic being would be, but those are some. Galactus is up there. Galactus is funny as fuck. Galactus has like done the randomest of shit. I've seen that boy just be lawyers for people just because he felt like it. That shit's funny. Shout out to Pimp Demon for the donation. This might be a hot take, but I think Ethan Winters might beat Chris Redfield or Leon Kennedy in a fight. Is Ethan another fucking character from Resident Evil? Don't quite remember him as well. Chris Redfield's about that life. I remember he pulled up on that one fucking zombie. Who's the dude that be juicing like a mother in Resident Evil? Not Alfred. Something like that. Starts with an A. Who's that asshole's name? He's a goon. Wesker. That's Wesker. Wesker. He pulled up, just pieced his bitch ass up. I'm a Chris Redfield fan, so I don't know about that one. Resident Evil 7 in the Village? Got you. Nah, hey, Chris Redfield's a raw boy, though, so I don't know about that. Shout out to Seti Tuck for the question. What if Kenpachi was an avatar servant of Korn from Warhammer? That would be problematic. So, obviously, Kenpachi's coming in with his crazy scaling from Bleach. Spoiler alert. If you guys didn't know, I'm a big fucking fan of Kenpachi. And I also firmly believe Bleach scales higher than most people put it at. So with that in mind, I would say that in terms, how do I want to word this? Like, in terms of productivity, Kenpachi has potential to be one of the strongest just in terms of what they naturally bring to the table Corn's ever had. We also don't know how his spirit power will be enhanced by the Chaos God. In theory, it should be, given what the warp is and chaos itself. Kenpachi would be one of the strongest avatars he's ever had. He would be fucking chaos in the galaxy. Just took a shot since someone donated. Shout out to Pimp Demon for the donation. Let's keep it moving. Would I scale anyone from Street Fighter? Yeah, for the bag, bro. Hit the Cash App and I got you. Shout out to GoJirX. Who are your favorite characters of all time? Ooh. Okay. I can just kind of name characters I fuck with heavily. First of all, if you're a fan of my fucking channel, you should be able to answer this. Ben fucking Grimm. Yancey Street Gang. And when you say, oh, that's not a character, that's a gang, yeah, guess what, bitch? I fuck with the whole gang. Whole gangs go with me. Yancey Street Gang is one of the greatest literary pieces to ever exist. Spectre, but only in the 1992 Ostrander run. Those 61 fucking comic books are immaculate, okay? Those 61 issues are godsend. I would say that. Larfleeze is up there. He's a menace. Kingpin from Marvel. Hellboy. Boy, when I read Hellboy comics, Hellboy's fucking lit. Hellboy's funny as shit. Hellboy's one of the goats for real. Like, I fuck with Hellboy heavy. Spawn's dope. I mean, the way he did the fucking clan member was crazy. Hold on, I'm fixing my headphones. Fucking earpiece is damaged. Donate to get better earpieces, goddammit. Kenpachi's not stronger than Aizen, no. Returning back to this. Yeah, those are some of my favorite characters. Lobo's one of my favorite as well. Lobo's a fucking menace. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles know better than to show up on Yancey Street. Let's keep it a bean. Alright, next question. Let me move on to the next question. Shout out to Orly Santos. How strong do you think Medaka Box is? So I do have the scaling for that. I do think it gets to outer with a few of the higher end cases. So I actually do believe that. Could Cosmic Armor Superman beat Cthulhu? Dog, Cthulhu lost to a boat. I hope you could pull up on Cthulhu. I hope. Oh, someone else donated another shot. God damn it. Milkman Man versus Cass. Cass would beat the shit out of Milkman Man. Let me tell you this. Where was all these Milkman fans when he had to fight base Wonder Woman and didn't do shit? Where were y'all? Where was y'all? Oh, Retcon Core is high outer? Retcon Core got cock-slapped by Swamp Thing in base. He pulled up and literally slaughtered that whole thing. I've done a whole video shitting on Milkman Man. Because here's why I don't like Milkman Man, right? Here's why I fucking hate him. When I came up in the comic book power scaling community, it was said, it was to be believed, that Milkman Man was the GOAT, right? Like, he was the fucking big dog among all Supermen. That was supposed to be the thing, right? That's the lie that was perpetuated. When I got around to finally reading the damn issues with Milkman Man, he's not about shit. He doesn't scale to shit. The same argument they try to say that Coffee Stain put him in the Overvoid, the Coffee Stain also put him in the fucking God Sphere. And that would make more sense because base Swamp Thing, who doesn't even scale to high and drunk John Constantine, fucking dick down Retcon Core. Case in point, Cosmic Armor Superman cock slaps Milkman Man. Real. Real. Y'all want the truth? That's fucking real. Fuck Milkman Man. How about that? As y'all can tell, I'm turned. We're shitting on everything in this stream. It's a lit goon stream. Make sure to donate. Hit the Cash App. You can donate the regular YouTube. If you can't hit the Cash App is pinned. Shout out to Mason Q for the donation to the Cash App. donated just to say love your content and to take a shot. So I guess I'll take a shot. In case anyone's asking what I'm taking a shot of, we're doing Proper 12. Shout out to Conor McGregor. Has anyone here read Berserk? I've read some of Berserk. I know about Berserk too. I'm taking this shot. Shout out to the donations. And then we will go to the next question. Griffo, you the one that made me drink? That's crazy. Yeah, Mason, I didn't want to assume that shit. Shout out to my boy Griffo. He's also a part of the Fixing Fiction community where we talk about fixing Naruto, Marvel, and DC. I'll probably drop that video tonight. Are you hyped for Invincible Season 2? I don't give a fuck about that. The first season dropped like 27 years ago. I don't care about Invincible. I didn't even really watch the first season. I did read Invincible, though. The comics are fucking amazing, but I don't need to watch the show. I don't have as... Let me tell y'all something. I read fast, and in terms of reading fast, both as a reader and interest-wise, I would much rather read a book and take notes, or read a comic and take notes, than watch a show. My brain does this weird thing. I have this weird fucking problem with my mind where when I read stuff, it plays like a movie in my head. Like when I read Yancey Street Gang, the fucking movie is playing in my head. It's not just me reading a comic book. It's not that simple. I think there's an actual scientific term for it, but that's how my brain projects how I read. So reading is more fun for me than watching shit because I have my own movie in my head. And as you guys know, from watching from my channel, my dialogue is better than any fucking dialogue you're reading a comic. I'm just saying I don't watch shows like that. I just gave y'all the rundown on I don't watch shows like that, man. I got my own movie theater in my fucking head. I don't need shows. I got books. That's real. Next question. Shout out to Mommy Milkers. What a very serious name that is. Could Omni-Man take down the S-Class One Punch Man minus Blast? That's a good question. That's not a bad question. So, what I would consider this to be is an examination of Omni-Man without the crossovers. Because obviously, if you count his crossovers with Supreme, he cock slaps. Without that, he has the speed and AP to hang with pretty much all of them. But I do think Tatsumaki has a chance. Imagine Moomin Rider fucking shows up, hits Omni-Man's bitch ass with his bike, and he's like, yo, Hitler stash, I'm gonna need you to stop pulling up on gang. He'd be like, what the fuck? And they start brawling, bro. I think he'd do very well. It would take pretty much the highest of tiers of A-Class or S-Class to do anything. Shout out to Zura for the question, who is the strongest femboy in fiction? As a connoisseur of femboys, I'm gonna have to say Goku. Next, which Spider-Man has the best drip? Okay, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you guys. By the way, who asked that? Let me check that. Shout out to... Oh, this name's fucked. No offense to you, Mr. Fucked name. Sizemon Jasinski. Alright, did I just mispronounce your name? Perhaps I fucking did. Now, which Spider-Man has the best drip? Y'all gonna make me take another shot? God damn it, I'll take that shot in a second. Which Spider-Man has the best drip? I'm going Peter. Peter's had way too many editions of himself with too much gear and swag for him to lose to anybody else. I'll die on that hill. Peter Parker's drip's crazy. Like, some of his drip throughout his time period is fucking insane. Shout out to DZL for the donation. I'll take a shot for you, big dog. Shout out to you. Chakravartin versus Zeus, Record of Ragnarok. While Zeus is dope from Record of Ragnarok, he does have scaling to like the Big Bang and such. Chakravartin is a big dog, bro. Created entire universes, arguably created multiverses, creates the actual power that governs space and time and shit. Like, Chakravartin should slap. You bought Jujutsu Kaisen and you're enjoying it? JJK's not terrible, man. I've read worse, I've read better. Does that make it mid? I'll let the streets decide. Like I said, man, we're gonna try to stream for a long time tonight. By the way, guys, y'all might not realize this, but once I finally get around to dropping that fixing Naruto shit, that's gonna be a banger. Alright, next question, Big V. Shout out to Big V. He's a big time donator anyway. That's my dog. When Vegeta, by the way, he sponsors 90% of the videos where y'all swear I'm shitting on Goku. It really be Big V that's setting me up. But anyways, when Vegeta beats Goku's ass for the 7th time, 7-0, will Goku Bros of the Carrot Cult finally accept the will of Toriyama as canon? So if you don't know what he means by that, basically Big V's saying, in terms of just throwing hands, like every time Goku and Vegeta have squared up, Vegeta has more wins. Now, there's something that exists out there called MMA math. For example, just because I beat A doesn't mean I beat B or C. They might be different types of opponents. The only argument here is Vegeta beats Goku. The evidence between them, where they've actually faced off, favors Vegeta. I'm sorry, it is what it is. That's the fucking reality we live in. It favors them. So, yeah. Real. By the way, we just had this tournament in my server of the strongest anime characters in terms of, like, protagonists. And I just fucking had the deciding vote. Tragedy. Now, why do fanboys exist? Shout out to Casual Person for asking this. Fanboys manifest from themselves feeling their character either needs more representation or proper representation. Here's the problem with that. Your bitch ass might not be the best representation for him. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it a band. You repping them might be shit for your character. I've had plenty of people pull up on me with their characters they loved as fanboys, and that shit was ass. I was like, bro, what is this fucking argument? You're dumb. So, I would say fanboys exist because they feel they need to exist. Martian Manhunter versus Thor. I'm gonna keep it a band. And y'all might not like this shit, but we're gonna speak on it. We're gonna fucking speak on it. By the way, I see your donation, Dan. By the way, Dan, from now on in this stream, if you want to donate, hit the Cash App, dog. You already know where my Cash App is. Dan's one of my dogs. He's involved in a lot of my projects. He actually helped me with a lot of like the Naruto shit I'm doing for fixing Naruto. But anyways, can't stick around here supporting the form of monetary compensation. Now, he doesn't realize he just made me have to drink, but that's okay. That's my dog. But yeah, man, that was my little rant on that. On fanboys and shit. We've kind of... Oh, I don't think Martian Manhunter has that dog in him. Here's the crazy thing about Manhunter, right? What's the one time we've seen him really turn up? It was when he fought his own people. Why does Manhunter have more energy for his own people? That looks bad. That looks bad. That's how bad look, dog. Manhunter got that weird race, like reverse racism going on. Now, what's the problem with that? He only has that energy for his people. When he runs into Thor, Thor's gonna beat his ass, bro. Here's a lot of things about Thor, right? A lot of people try to disrespect and downplay Thor, but one thing you can't say about him, he ain't no bitch, right? Like, when Thor shows up, he's there to fuck you up. That's it. Thor ain't here to talk about this and that. Thor's so hood, he puts down his hammer to fight Hulk, bro. Like, he knows he can one-shot Hulk, spoiler alert, with his different hacks in his hammer. But he's like, fuck the rap shit, we can get the hands in, bro. He squabbles. Thor would beat up Martian Manhunter. Manhunter should on paper win, but he don't got that dog in him, bro. And that shit matters. It is what it is. He really is the Uncle Ruckus of Martians, bro. That man saw white Martians and said, hold up, clear the fuck out the way. And I'm gonna be real, that shit didn't even make sense because it only took 1 or 2 white Martians to fuck up Wonder Woman. Yet, Martian Manhunter can bolo the whole race? What? Y'all see how he did his own people? Manhunter low-key a bitch, bro. That's real. That is real. Y'all agree or disagree? Dark Schneider won my anime tournament in my server. Shout out to Dark Schneider, man. Oh boy. Alright, now I have to take that shot because Dan donated. What a destructive bastard. He didn't even realize what he did. Alright, man. So besides those donating, what y'all want me to talk about? Obviously, I'm a little turnt right now. I'm ready to rant about whatever. Y'all about to get rants. In my opinion, my rants are gold. How's my subscribers doing, man? How y'all doing? As a Flash fan, I hate how DC writers make him job to street tiers. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask Flash fans this. Why are you a Flash fan? Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself that? Why are you a Flash fan? What about Flash is cool? Because he's fast? Because he's fast? Let me tell you this problem with that. When all you're good at is being fast, the first time you got shit on, you ain't the man no more. Let me tell you this. If Flash was a hooper, with the way he gets shit on by randoms, he would not have respect like that. People would be like, yo, this Flash dude a bitch, bro. Tommy from Geography be beating his bitch ass. Like, that's how unserious he is. This motherfucker can lose to pedestrians. That's Flash. How is the concept of his abilities cool? Flash is fast. The concept of his abilities is there's something in this multiverse that makes you go fast, and he's a part of that. So he's just fast. But the problem is, somehow, motherfuckers end up faster than him or can tag him. Flash sucks. Now, is he Nightcrawler tier in terms of just sucks? No. Nightcrawler is ass. Because y'all be getting on me. Oh, you just hate on Goku. Oh, you just hate on Superman. Oh, you just hate on Silver Surfer. Oh, you just hate on Flash. No, I hate on a lot of people. I'm a generational hater. I'm worse in real life. If I catch your bitch ass in real life and I don't like you, bro, I'm gonna hate on you until you're dead. And I'm gonna hate on you when you die. It is what it is. Hall of Fame numbers. 100% effort. That's all I do. Fuck Flash, bro. Fuck Nightcrawler. Fuck Silver Surfer. Fuck all those jobbers. If you're gonna job, at least be funny. Some of these characters are funny when they job. Flash isn't funny when he jobs. I'm like, bro, you're just losing to stupid shit. How would you write a Flash Goon moment? Bro, I don't know. You just have to... How about this? That's a shameless plug right there. Just peep my fixing DC. The way I'm gonna do Flash is crazy. Flash is gonna be generational when I fix him. Flash is a bitch, and I'm fixing that. Like, you should not want to have beef with Flash, bro. Flash would be the one dude you should be like, hey, man, I don't know if I want to fight him. That motherfucker's kind of quick. His hands are kind of fast. Like, that should be the one dude you don't want to smoke with. But what is it? Dudes with mirrors want to smoke with him. Dudes with slushy guns want to smoke with him. Gorillas want to smoke with him. Fuck. Like, Flash, get your rep up, bro. Stop being a bitch. God damn, man. Flash really makes me mad, guys. Like, the way he jobs, because every argument you get into about the Flash, his fans say the same shit. Oh, he wasn't trying. Well, guess what? Because your boy never tries, it's safe to assume he's a bitch. And he ain't never gonna try. So he loses pretty much every matchup. The argument for Flash relies upon him not being a bitch. Newsflash, he's a bitch 90% of the time. We're going with the law of averages. On average, he's a hoe. Real. That's just real, man. I arguably can't stand Flash more than Silver Surfer. You know what's the worst about Flash fans, bro? Flash fans know their character's ass. Here's what they'll hit you with. Which Flash are you talking about? That's what you need to do. You need to bring up a specific type for your character for it to not suck. Let me tell the truth, right? Spectre sucks. 90% of Spectre shit is trash. Ostrander's run was godly. That's cool. That's cool. Unfortunately, Ostrander's not majority of his writing. There's stories where Spectre's hanging out with Batman, bro. What the fuck is going on? My point? You can acknowledge your character sucks. Just acknowledge Flash's ass, but you got a few like spin-offs of it or iterations of Flash that you fuck with. Just say that. Just be honest. 199, shout out to JG. This means I have to take another shot. Take a little shot because it's 199. John Jones versus Batman in the cage. Batman fucks him up, unfortunately. Comic book characters are typically not realistic when it comes to fighting skill. Wally West is him? I mean, I guess. This is the same Wally that begged Barry to remember him. Remember that. He had to beg Barry to remember him. Barry has to be his hype man. That's ass. That sucks. It's dog shit. Yeah, that's another thing, bro. And let me say this. Hold on. Let me preface this before I contradict myself, because I tend to do that. But Flash is legitimate and genuinely heavily outshined in terms of a character by his op. Reverse Flash is just significantly better than him. That's what it is. If your theory on Sentry was true, where would you scale him? Shout out to Vision for tuning in and watching that Sentry video. Shout out to everyone that tuned in to that Sentry video. That was actually a really fun video to make. And that was kind of a theory I've worked on as a reader for a bit. In terms of where I would scale him, I would say he'd have to be a top 3 Hell Lord. At least. Another problem with Wally West fans, I've never met a Wally West fan that like properly described the situation. They always skew that shit towards Wally. I ain't got to skew shit for Ben Grimm. He's in the trenches. He's fucking slamming Galactus on his ass. How y'all doing, man? At this point, I'm pretty turned. Flash comics are mostly boring. Everything about it's just being fucking fast. I mean, yeah, bro. Let's be real. That power set of pretty much just being fast really ties your hand. It really fucking handicaps you. Just being straight. There's only so much you can do with it. I will acknowledge that. You're kind of limited, but it is what it is. Shout out to Pimp Demon for donating 100 in his own currency. That shit looks like a flex when he donates it. How strong is Inaru, aka Lightning God, aka the better reviver than Brooks Devil Fruit? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm good. I'm pretty good. In terms of power level, so here's the thing, in my opinion, if you scale characters in One Piece to island level, they would be at least continental to multi-continental, just given how islands scale in One Piece. In terms of speed, we know light speed around the planet took over a day to travel. obviously way fucking bigger than Earth. So to that question, I would say your range of scaling, this is why I made that first One Piece video, entirely relies on how you scale the planet. My DC headcanon is Poison Ivy's mind control turns everyone into jobbers. Yo, first of all, if you want to talk about a bitch that makes you look good, Poison Ivy. Check this out, right? How many times has Poison Ivy beefed with other people outside of Batman's pay grade? Superman, Swamp Thing, Justice League Dark, all these things. She's out here, bro, to the point that she's been associated with the green itself as on a conceptual level. Now, this same bitch is a Batman gremlin. That's a Batman villain. Batman be beefing with real shit. That's all I'm trying to bring to the table, bro. That's why I don't take Batman. First of all, everybody knows me as Batman. I'm known as Batman in real life. So for people to like downplay Batman when his ops literally are like conceptual in nature, fucking insane. By the way, Pimp Demon, I am having a bunch of One Piece videos that will eventually drop, as well as if you want to see all my One Piece scaling and thoughts, hit me up to purchase access to that server. Bobobo versus Altair, is this a worthy battle? Now, I'm a Bobobo fan. His stories are fucking crazy. He does wild shit. Do I think he scales to Altair? No. Is it a worthy battle? I think there's merit to making it. I think it's a lot better of a battle than most battles presented anyway. So yeah, I'd say yeah, it's a fair battle. Now, would someone have to purchase that for me to do it? Yeah. Y'all gotta understand, I have severe ADD, and when I want to drop shit, I just drop shit. Like GB will tell you, one of the worst things about me as a content creator is I'm very impulsive. I might wake up one day and I'm like, bro, Blue Marvel is so fucking raw. I might wake up one day and I'm like, bro, Yusuke is so raw. I might wake up one day and I might be like, bro, Spectre is so raw. And I'll just make a video. That's my biggest weakness. I'll just throw shit at y'all because I want to make it. To answer the dude's first question about how long am I going to do this? I'm going to do this shit until I think I'm either funny, or I'm not funny anymore, or I'm dead, right? If I don't think I'm entertaining anymore, I will stop making content. But I also genuinely feel like I'm more entertaining than a majority of the people in my lane on YouTube, bro. Say what you want. A lot of these motherfuckers can't just have conversations. Like, they're weird. They're weird. They don't have social skills. They ain't never been outside. Nothing like that. Hate me or love me, I have a lot of flaws, right? I'm kind of a dick. I can be a dick. I'll talk shit to people. Like, I'll just clap back at you. I'm fucking stupid like that. But I'm a pretty authentic person. Like, what you meet is what you get. Everybody in my server will tell you, if you hang out with me, that's how I be. Like, that's just is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, I am who I am. Love me or hate me for it. But that's what it is. You know? And I don't feel like a lot of the content creators around me are like that, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers will fold on you. You see people not on my channel anymore because they fold. They weren't as solid as I thought. That's the biggest issue I feel like I've encountered as a content creator. When you start out, and this is why I try to have a group of my own creators, I'm like, bro, just because they're in the same lane as you, just because they make similar content to you or similar product, doesn't mean they think like you. Doesn't mean they're as solid as you. I'm giving you all real shit. Now, I'm one of those where I try to distinguish the art from the creator, right? Like, regardless of how you feel about them on a personal level, this is what they gave us. But at the same time, how many of them are giving you art? How many of them are doing their own thing? How many of them are giving you authentic work? Is it their art? It's not even their art. They're just giving you shit, putting their name on it. That's why I struggle with the community, man. I struggle with my own fans, because guess what? this is going to come across as newsflash to motherfuckers, right? But let me put you guys on game. Everybody that watches your shit and everybody that comments on your shit is not a fan. I hate when people act like that's the case. People will watch my shit. They'll watch a video I worked on for 2 months. They'll watch a video I read fucking 1,000 chapters for. I read 200 issues for. I did all this shit. I engrossed myself in all this knowledge on shit. I'll do all this work, and they will comment the most heinous shit, the most off-the-wall, dumb shit. And then when you clap back, because they just came at something you put all this work into, and you know they're on some bullshit, they'll be like, yo, I'm a fan. You can't be mad at me. You're not a fan, stupid. You are not. You are not. You are not even showing the basic amount of respect as to have a conversation with me on a basic level where at least you have some kind of understanding on what we're talking about. You just want to come in here and shit on stuff. A lot of people just want to shit on stuff. That's okay, bro. As humans, we like to do that. We want to feel like we have some sort of dominance over shit. So we try to shit on people and other things. But I recognize that. So when I see it, I'm going to be like, fuck you. And then people don't like that. So it kind of hurts my growth sometimes. But it is what it is. I've given you all me since day one. I script maybe 2% of my videos. Everything you get is just me talking about what I know or what I want to say. Love it or hate it, it's real. That's my... Y'all gonna get a lot of rants tonight. I'm gonna stream until we run up $10 billion. By the way, hit Cashapp. Hit the YouTube, whatever you want. Worst case, I stream until 8 because I might run a D&D. Another thing I struggle with in this community too, like, do you have a Discord, Mr. Jobbers and Goons? Shout out to Dark Bakura for asking the most simple of questions. Dark, check out video description, check out all the others, like check out the live, this YouTube live description, check out all my other videos. My YouTube or my Discord link's in the description of all those. Come hang out with us, man. Shout out to everyone tuning in. And that's the funny thing about content creating, man, is like, another big hurdle I have is I broke a lot of barriers with what I do. Like, for example, former athlete, fucking rap for fun. I hang out with everybody. Like, I don't typically fit what you would consider a nerd. I can go to the trenches and be fine. Nerds can't do that shit. So I've kind of like redefined the mold. But the problem with redefining something is you have to deal with the other shit that was defined before you. So a lot of these motherfuckers you talk to are not like you. And it's hard to talk to. I'll give you an example. I'm not even trying to shit on him because he's down right now. But I'll just say, like, Seth has tried to big boy me before, right? Talk to me. I'm like, bro, you got a fucking Valley Girl draw on your voice. I'll bitch you. Like, what are you talking about? I ain't scared of you. He used to tell me shit like he trains with UFC fighters. No, you don't, motherfucker. You don't train with that guy. Like, shut your mouth. I know people in the sports world. You don't fucking train with them. Like, stop trying to flex on me, bro. I'll slap the shit out of you over this Goku shit. Fucking dummy. I was going back and forth with Seth before it was cool for clout, bro. A lot of people in the community are like that. They think they can talk to you a certain way because they scale a character a certain way. Let me give a news flash to you guys, right? And this sucks. This sucks as a creator. I'll never know how good I am as a debater or someone that argues about this fiction shit. Let me tell y'all why. And this is no indictment of my fans. This is literally how every fan base works. I'm one of the funniest motherfuckers to ever do it. And I'm entertaining, right? So no matter what I say in a debate, no matter what I say in a live stream, all that shit, I'm doing that shit, and my fans are going to love it regardless. They're going to be like, yo, YFE, Splash, Jobbers and Goons, he was on some shit. He was funny as fuck tonight. That debate he did, he was on some shit. He was roasting him. They're not going to care what substance I brought. They're just rolling with me because those are my fans. And they know they show up to hear me do my shit. So I'm not going to get an actual accurate depiction of how I did. Just like I could shit on Seth in a lot of ways in a debate, his fans are still going to say he won. That's the reality of being a content creator. You're going to have bias on your side. How you embrace it and how you let it reflect who you are is how you take it. But, yo, post your D&D shit, I might, bro. My D&D's funny as a bitch. I'm one of the best D&D creators you'll ever see. Shout out to Mr. Alex for the donation. I'll take a shot for you. And, like, people will say just because I argue with people I don't like my fans. I fucking love my fans. Y'all gotta understand something, bro. I'm not gonna say a lot. There's several people that have watched me build from 10 subs to nothing. I used to hang out in Seth's server, right? And I was just making my shit. I was talking to people. I wasn't even, like, promoting. They would ask me, like, yo, you ever thought about doing a YouTube channel? I'd be like, actually, I just started. I got, like, 57 subs, all that. I used to get laughed at, bro. I used to get fucking made fun of in that server. They'd be like, oh, you have 57 subs? No one gives a fuck about you. You're less than 100 subs. You're not a YouTuber. You're just pretending to be. I used to take that shit and just let it fuel me, dog. That shit still fuels me. I'll shit on anyone, bro. You should have believed when you had a chance. That's so, like, this power scaling community does not build you up. They try to kill you early. They don't like motherfuckers that, and I don't get that, bro, because this is YouTube. Like, we can all eat. That's why I started Coffee Shop and all that. Even though that didn't go as perfectly as I wanted to, everybody in that group knows I wanted everyone to eat. That was my only goal. Like, real shit, bro. I want everyone to eat so everyone's happy. We ain't got no problems if everyone's good. The community's not like that. Why? Because they're pussy. They don't want to see someone else eat. They think only they can eat to be successful, which is fucking stupid. We work on the internet, bro. You can click on my video, watch it for 15 minutes, and then go click on someone else's video and watch it for 15 minutes. God damn, man. Someone commented, Ben Grimm has been him. That's a fucking fact. That's biblical. That's real shit. And I'm still good with like 95% of Coffee Shop, bro. I even apologize to them, bro. A lot of people in our circle aren't even man enough to apologize. Here was my problem with Coffee Shop, right? I'm turned now. Y'all been paying for shots, so I'll just tell you what it is. I'm a very competitive person. I step on the arena. I step on the court to fuck you up. I don't want you to ever play this shit again. I want you to feel like you just stepped in with the big dog, right? You don't want to do this shit no more. I carry that over from sports. That's how I've been, because I grew up in an environment where you had to hunt what you kill, bro. Eat what you hunt. Like, that's what I grew up in. So, I'm not the best editor. I will never claim I'm the best content creator. But I do give you guys a lot of fucking effort. I'm constantly giving you guys what's in my head, what I think will be the best thing. I'm always reading something. I'm constantly trying to do that shit. And a lot of people don't do that. Whether they got something going on, they're just not feeling it, that's not their thing, it's not that important to them, doesn't matter. They just don't match that. So for me, it was fucking me up, because I'm like, man, I'm trying to run this race. Y'all are walking. And that was fucked up on my part, because not everybody's the same. That's why I fucked up the Coffee Shop, because I didn't respect that difference. I wanted everyone to compete like me. I wanted everyone to hunt like me. And they didn't. And I took that personal, and I shouldn't. But my point with that is, bro, I didn't fucking desecrate the community. I didn't shit on everybody. I was like, man, they're different than me. It's whatever. They're still good dudes. I still fucking came up with them. They still know I love them, bro. I still have people trying to troll Lumos. I still ride for Lumos, bro. We're not technically in a group together, but motherfucker, I came up with him. He was at 70 subs when he met me. Now he's at 3K plus. I'm gonna make sure he's good. That's one of my boys. You know? That's that Ben Grimm shit, bro. Yancey Street for life. We all came up off this street, bro. You can say what you want. I feel good about Coffee Shop because I put people in a better position as content creators. No one did shit for me when I was coming up, bro. I had people actively shitting on me. I had motherfuckers that were literally 300 times the size of my channel trying to shit on me. And I had to fight for my life coming up. I didn't want people to go through that. I was like, yo, skip those hurdles. That's how it should be. But it's not. This community is fucked. I have to cook alone. And I cook regardless. I need to get y'all more Goon series shit, man. I'm about to give y'all Goon stories of me from my childhood, bro. Real shit. The stupid shit I did. What's the fans thinking, man? Hit me in the comment section. What y'all talking about? Hit me in the live chat. I'll talk about anything. If you could donate, cool. If you can't, cool. Vibe out with us. Comment. Thoughts on Metal Gear series? That shit's alright. I ain't got a problem with that shit. Is it the most interesting thing I've ever done? Fuck no. You read the Akira manga you talking about with Tetsuo? I didn't read it all. I looked through it, but my buddy GB scaled all of it. So I have like all the scaling for it. What powers would you give a created character of yours, and what designs would you take inspiration of? Vision, I don't know if you know this, but I have my own, like, published verses, characters, and I have my own book published. So I've technically answered that question before. Shout out to Ben. What up, Ben? Nice to see you. Shout out to everyone tuning in, man. We about to hit the hour mark. I might take a break too and stream more tonight, because I got that damn D&D coming up. Shout out to Stop Talking. Tuning in. Y'all just missed some legendary shit. Y'all just missed a legendary rant by me. Also, bro, respectfully, stop bringing up YFV or Jobbers and Goons versus blank. Who would win in a fight? Stop doing that with my community, bro. I'd beat up pretty much everybody in the community. Like, y'all be like, Jobbers and Goons versus Chuck, who would win? I'd beat the shit out of Chuck. First of all, I'm not cool with Chuck right now, so I would definitely fuck him up. But he would tell you, like, I'd beat the shit out of him. I don't know why y'all do that, bro. Once we get in real life, that shit's not the same no more. Shout out to FX, man. That's my dog. Been a subscriber for a minute. Ain't no power scaler beating me up, man. Y'all gotta stop asking those questions. Like, if a video, if it's being recorded and my fans are gonna watch me fight, I'm not losing. I'll cheat. I'll do what it takes. I don't give a fuck. Winner writes history. I ain't losing in front of y'all. Don't disrespect me like that. Y'all my people. You gotta see me win. If Pereira beats Izzy again, do you think he stands a chance against fighters that can wrestle? Here's how I think that'll go down. If Pereira knocks Izzy out or just beats him, I personally believe UFC would set up Hamzat to fight Alex because he's a wrestler and would let him take out Alex, take over, and run that division for a few years. Because Alex is old. So they capitalize off the Alex Izzy story, and when that concludes, they pass it to Hamza. Hamza should beat Alex. Just wrestle fucks him. Courage versus Luffy still cracks you up? Yeah, dude, I fucked that Luffy guy up. Disrespecting big ass Courage like that, my boy. What the fuck? Dark Bakura just joined my server. I waved hi to him. I think that's the dude from the stream. And another thing that bothers me, man, is like, people will talk to me, and I portray my way in a certain, like, the humor I give you guys, the way I talk, that's how I talk in real life, right? And when I talk to people like that privately, they get mad. They're like, yo, you talk like this? You're an ass. And I'm like, bro, that's how I talk in video. That's how I am. What the fuck? Will you do Luffy versus Naruto? That's a shitty battle. Unless I wank Luffy, Naruto should clear. Maybe I'll squash the beef with Chuck. I don't think he's posted since we beefed. Basically, the reason I beefed with Chuck, pretty obvious. He went on, like, Seth's channel after this shit happened. Just fucking dumb. Just fucking dumb, dog. World War Hulk pulling up to DC Earth, man, he fuck around and get clapped by Black Adam. That's the problem with DC Earth. There's a couple motherfuckers that'll get rid of you. There's a couple motherfuckers that ain't scared to kill you. He probably kills. What's up, my guy? Could Doom Patrol beat the Avengers? Terry Agent. Shout out to Terry Agent. It strictly depends how you view Doom Patrol. Listen, dog, I've been feeling good today. First of all, the funny thing is, like, as big as I get in YouTube, I'm more famous in the sports world and basketball world, so, like, that's why my ego never gets too big for YouTube, because, like, I've met bigger motherfuckers than these YouTubers think they are. Just real, just being real. So that's something I've been struggling with, like, adapting to that. Because I can't let you big dog me, bro. I've been a big dog. I've been a fucking big dog. I've been playing in arenas. I was taking chances people would never take. But also, part of growth is just recognizing your flaws. I got a lot of flaws, bro. I got a lot of flaws. I don't like to edit. I hate to edit. Y'all want to know why I fucking hate to edit? I'm finally going to tell my fans why. When I watch YouTube videos, quote, watch them, I literally fucking put them on as if it's a podcast or something I'm listening to, and I go about doing something else because I'm always busy. So I don't give a fuck what's on the screen. As a viewer and listener, I don't care. Because I'm just listening to what you gotta say. And so when it goes to editing, I still have that mindset. And it's really hard to defeat. It really is. It's fucking terrible to defeat. And I'm just like, yo, they won't care if I edit. They just want to hear what I say. I genuinely believe I'm that funny. You don't need to watch a bunch of a shit coming across the fucking screen. I'm just a funny dude. Like, if you think a power scale is funnier than me, fuck you, bro. Real shit. Because, like, all these motherfuckers script. All these motherfuckers take days to script. I'm funny right now. I'm funny on the spot. My big dream, before my YouTube shit started taking off, was stand-up comedy. I like to be funny. I like to live my life being funny. I think I'm funny shit in the darkest of times, I'm trying to smile. That's just how I feel, dog. I'll text Chuck. I need him to know he's a bitch before we're cool, though. You gotta let people know. And then even if he hits me, he's like, bro, you talked about me on stream. You was a bitch in public. I can talk about you in public. Like, what you gonna... Hey, man, at least you gonna fight me. What you gonna do about it? That's how I feel. Like, I still love Chuck. Y'all gotta... Even if I beef with him, bro, that's my brother, bro. We've helped each other through the thick and thin. I was gonna get over this, but that shit was OD. People don't ever see, that's the thing, man. Like, real shit, I'm gonna put y'all on game. In most situations in my life, I'm big homie. I'm big boy. I'm the dude people fucking come to. If they need a couple bucks, if they need something to happen, I'm who they come to. That's who I've become in my life, right? That's a terrible thing. It has a lot of pressure on you. And so sometimes I gotta clap back. Yeah, Seth has come at my power scaling before, bro. I'll tell y'all this much, right? Seth came to me for the Star Wars shit, and he tried to get my shit for free. I was like, bro, you're gonna have to either credit me or let me on the video. I'm not just gonna fucking give you the shit I'm goated for free. I don't give a fuck how many subscribers you have, you fucking bitch. You're not just gonna take my shit. So, he was like, man, I'm gonna bring you on board. So we was gonna hop on the video. He hits me up. He's like, a couple of the dudes on the video don't like you. They think you're an ass. They think you start problems with everyone. We can't have you. Guys, crowd, how ironic was that? How crazy was that statement from Seth? You're a PR nightmare because you're mean to people. Can y'all believe that? Y'all want to hear something crazy? For example, I've paid my graphic people and like people that help me on my channel, I paid them 8 to 10K. I don't make that off my channel. Me and Seth are not cut from the same cloth. He's cut from pussy. I'm cut from real. Like, that shit was, I told you guys, I was like, that's one of the worst things that could have happened in the community was Seth the program. His fallout was one of the worst things that could happen in the community. And for him to say that shit to me, bro, for him to burn, I don't care if Seth burned, bro. He gets that shit. He deserved that shit, bro. That's what you get for being a bitch. Do I agree with everyone that outed him? No. Some of them motherfuckers got dirt to their name, too. Like, hey, bro, y'all throwing stones in a glass house. Y'all might want to chill with that shit, but hey, they can cross that bridge when they get there. We heard them cry on live stream. Regardless. Fuck them people, bro. That's why Jobbers and Goons does my own thing, bro. Yeah, but that's crazy, right? Seth really told me, like, hey, people think you're kind of toxic. They don't want you on the channel. But why are you hitting me for all my scaling? Why are you hitting me for all my shit, Seth? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why are you here? I'm the last person Seth wants to beef with, bro. He'll tell y'all that. After all he's been through, he'll fucking tell y'all that. I don't want none with Jobbers and Goons. He'll beat me up. I don't care what training Seth thinks he has. I don't care how much he benches. I'm gonna fuck him up. That's why that shit's so bothersome, bro. I tried to help the community. I really did. That's a perfect point made by FX. He said a changing of guard was needed, but not like that. We needed Seth to step away from the community for what he was, right? We needed him to get the fuck out of Dodge. But he even said on stream, he's like, I'm trying to burn everything before I leave. He thought he was the game. You're not the game, Seth. You're just a major player. Players die all the time. Players leave all the time. The game still goes on. That's why I was mad at Chuck, because I'm like, bro, why are you helping Seth? Seth, let me tell you the crazy shit Seth used to do to Chuck, bro. Seth used to set up Chuck to where he would send 10 motherfuckers to a debate, right? He would send one person to debate Chuck, and then he would have like 10 people sending the debater information to beat Chuck. Let me tell you guys something, because you might not realize this if you don't debate. If you drop off Jobbers and Goons in a debate and you let me just listen to it, and you let me, we're not just talking about Seth, I'm talking about the whole community. I'm ranting, I'm drunk. People have been paying for shots. So, that's not my fault, dog. I'm a victim. But anyways, you take that shit. I'm like, bro, if Chuck is as dumb as y'all are making him out to be, why does it take 10 of y'all to beat Chuck? He used to set his boy up to get fucked on by the community so that he would look better to the community. And y'all wonder why I don't fucking respect the community? Why I don't respect Chuck riding with Seth in any capacity? Bullshit. I've never set up Chuck to fail. Never. I brought Chuck on. Bro, I almost dropped my fucking... Hold on, let me fix my headphones. That shit just broke off because I'm so hyped. Bro, I've had Chuck hit me with wild ass takes. I've never set up Chuck to fail. Never once. That's my beef with the community. The community doesn't love who they should love. And they can't beat me up, so it's frustrating. I'm supposed to take shit from someone I could beat up? That's not how natural selection works. It's not. Y'all wanted the goon, I'm here. You wanted me to be me, I'm here. Love it then. This is disgusting. I can't believe I'm saying all this. I'm telling y'all the real right now, man. I've been making content for too long to be quiet. Like, I really came up in the YouTube community, bro. You know only 2% of YouTubers ever reach 20K? And my dumbass reached 20K? And I'm supposed to shut up? We're not supposed to be here. We're not. Y'all ever think about that? You ever watch my channel and be like, bro, how did he make it? What did he do to make it? How did Jobbers and Goons make it? That motherfucker's ghetto. He be saying shit. You think Geekdom can give me the hands? I would bully Geekdom, bro. Stop. He seems like a nice guy, though. Your channel's one of the most original power scaling channels out there. That wasn't on purpose. Like, I approached scaling, like, when I first got into scaling, I was like, what's the most interesting thing to look at? That's how I looked at it. Because I was like, I like fun facts. I like funny shit. I'm going to tell you the real Deku. You've been saying, like, Seth broke your heart with taking the donations and not doing shit. He's been like that. He's been like that. You can't be mad for him being himself. Seth has been told you he's a piece of shit. Seti Tuck asked, how did we get here? I'm going to tell you. Every time people donate, I told them, I was like, I'll take a shot every time you donate. So every time they've donated, the conversation got a little more real. To the point, I'm just giving you all the real. I've had people try to send Chuck fake scans. I've had people try to send me fake scans. Just to fuck our channel up. Just to make us look dumb. That's the community. Y'all wonder why I don't like the power scaling community? That's the community. It's just a bunch of people that want to see you fail. That's not a community. That's a hellhole. Am I wrong? By the way, let me grab another drink while I have y'all ponder that multiversal question. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Ivan seems like a nice guy. Are you talking about Ivan the Unstoppable? I can personally say I've had zero issues with the guy. Seems like a cool dude. Just lift weights, power scales, and chills. How can you not like him? I'll tell you all a bunch of cool people in the community. Well, it's not a bunch, but Weeaboo Warrior, he's cool. Me and Weeaboo talk a lot. Anime World, fucking cool. Pretty much everyone from Coffee Shop, cool. Trying to think who else is cool. Hey man, you know who's someone I'll defend till today? Like, he's just cool. What was I talking about, man? Now y'all got me drunk. I was checking my text. Captain Force cool as a bitch, bro. Don't ever disrespect Captain Force in my presence. That's my dog, bro. I need y'all to understand something. I don't apologize to everybody. My mom taught me at a young age. I'm a mama's boy, right? She taught me, don't apologize unless you mean that shit. Because otherwise, we're just talking about that shit, right? We're just saying shit. We don't mean it. So when I apologize, I mean that shit. And I've apologized to Forrest before. I felt I fucked up how I handled our relationship a couple times in terms of being content creators. It's all good. See, a lot of content creators are afraid to say that. I don't give a fuck. If y'all think I'm a horrible person, it's all good, bro. You don't know me. You don't know me in real life, so it's like, at the end of the day, you're just making an assumption. It's all good. Everyone's entitled to an assumption. As much as people piss me off in my comment section, they're entitled to that assumption. It is what it is. They'll be like, yo, you kind of seem like a jerk. And I'm going to be like, all right, maybe I do. Oh, well. Am I actually taking shots? Yes, I'm drinking proper 12 Irish whiskey. Shout out to Conor McGregor, man. Support the brand. Take a whiskey shots. Like I said, man, I put in real work with like the community and how I built myself, so I'm not shy. Y'all seen me at my worst, you see me at my best. That's real. My fans gonna love me regardless, bro. Like, real shit. We came from nothing. We came from fucking Swiper the Fox scaling. Now all the big dogs know us. That's crazy. You ever train at an MMA gym? Yes, and I've trained with actual professional fighters. Did I get mauled? That's for the streets to decide. I actually told my homeboy, because my buddy just signed pro, I was like, if my fans fuck with it not enough, I'll stream his fights. I'm fucking cage side every time for his shit if I want to be. That's my dog, right? Music be wanting you to grab coffee? Fact. This is a vibe. Hold on, let me restart it before it runs out. You actually reminded me. There we go. Nah, we just vibing, man. Yeah, my homeboy fights pro, man. He's a fucking savage. I seen him throw one roundhouse to the body. I said, bro, if you hit me with that shit, I'm grabbing the gun. I was like, I'm grabbing the gun, bro. You kick me with that shit, I'll grab the fucking... I had UFC fighters ready to come on the channel. I just don't know if y'all ready for that yet. Shout out to Smelly for tuning in. That's the thing with me, bro. That's why I'll never shut up. Let me tell y'all. Y'all want to know the Goon origins? Hold on. Y'all want to know how I became a Goon? Let me know in the live chat. If I get 5 people that hit the laughing emoji or hit the we want to hear it, I got y'all. I'll tell y'all what made me a goon, bro. I'll tell y'all. I'll give you all the origins. I don't give a fuck. All right, we got plenty of people asking for it. I'll tell y'all. Okay. So first of all, I've lived in many places in my life. I've lived Texas, Florida. I've lived in all the places that'll fucking put some hair on your chest. Okay, I've lived in a lot of shit. When I grew up as a small child, I grew up with a single mom. She had to work 3 jobs to make ends meet. I was in the fucking trenches, right? Now, I moved to Texas. And I don't know if y'all know this, but it's hard for a pimp in Texas. Let me explain why. If you're in the trenches and you don't look Mexican, it's fucked. I don't look Mexican. I'll give you the real. My mom, 90% Irish. My real dad looks like a 6'4" DJ Khaled. However, smack it, like in terms of genetics, I look like I got my mom's skin. Except when I was living in Texas. In Texas, I was really dark, but most of the time I had my mom's skin. It is what it is, bro. So, when I moved to Texas, I was getting beat up every day. No funny shit. I moved there in 3rd grade. Every day off the bus, I hopped off the bus, I got beat up. The worst part, by the way, y'all don't have to feel bad. I'm a goon, okay? You don't have to feel bad. I'm just telling you a fucking story. This shit was way worse because when I was going to school in the hood, my mom was dressing me white as fuck. When I tell you my mom had me in Hawaiian shirts, she had me in khaki pants, she had me in fucking New Balance with white socks up to almost my kneecap. When I tell y'all I was getting set up to get fucked up, my mom sent me to the hell with a kick me sign. It was bad, bro. Like, that shit was fucking horrible. And let me tell you the real, too. When I was that age, I was in my fat stage. I was in my fat stage because I was about to grow. I grew 7 inches between 6th and 7th grade. I grew a lot. I'm 6'4" now in shoes. I'm big as fuck, right? So, I was getting ready to grow, but I didn't know that. So, I'm going through my fat stage. I wasn't playing sports at the time. This is 3rd grade. I'm getting fucked up, bro. I'm getting beat up every day. I'm gonna tell you the real, bro. When you were a little kid and you're getting beat up for stupid shit, there's no way to process it. Like, I remember sitting there every day. I'd come home, and the way they'd beat me up, because I was a fat kid, they knew I never took my shirts off. They'd hit me in the stomach over and over. So I'd come home fucked up. I'm not gonna tell my mom, because when my mom, if my mom finds out, she's gonna tell me to ride. My mom's crazy. She's gonna ride. I love her to death. She's gonna ride for that shit, right? So I never told anybody. I'm just getting beat up. I started a couple things. First of all, when people are racist or just hateful, they don't know how to explain it to you, especially kids, right? So the kids used to tell me stupid shit for why they're beating me up. They'd beat me the fuck up. I go, why are you beating me up? They're like, you have long socks on. My mom beat my ass because I stole my buddy's ankle socks. And she was like, why the fuck are you stealing your friend's socks? I was like, Mom, they're beating my ass because my socks are too long. Do y'all know how crazy that is? Do you know how fucking crazy that sounds to tell your mom? Yo, I'm getting my ass beat because my socks are too long? That sounds ridiculous. But those were the reasons I was given. If I was just told they were fucking racist, that would have helped. But that wasn't the case. So I was getting beat up every day. And they would give me different excuses. Oh, it's what you wear. It's how you talk. It's how you walk. You don't play no sports. So I had a couple choices. I could fucking kill myself, which is kind of a crazy option, 8, 9 years old, or I could be a big dog. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to learn a sport. There's not many sports you can learn on your own. One of the few is basketball. You can get a goal, you can get a ball, and play by yourself for hours. That's one of the things I did. The other thing, took Taekwondo. Let me tell you all this. Taekwondo is fucking useless, okay? And I'll explain why in a bit. So I started doing this shit. I go back home to Florida, Pensacola, right? Go to see my pop. My pop is a real one, bro. My pop served all your grandparents' drugs, bro. My pop was a real fucking pusher, like kingpin shit, right? So I go back to see him, and he's like, why are you so fucked up? Like, why are you so sad? I was like, I'm getting beat up every day. I don't know how to live my life. When you're getting beat up just for existing, man, you don't know how to process that shit, especially at 8, 9 years old. I didn't know how to process that. I'm getting fucked up. Pop. I don't know what to tell you. And so he starts telling me the story. Now let me put some context for you guys. When you grow up as kids, tell me I'm lying. When you grow up as kids, all the adults tell you stories of them being winners. All the stories adults tell you have happy endings. They're like, yeah, I was the man. I stuck up to my bully. Shit on them. The crowd hyped me up. They picked me up, lifted me up. All that shit, right? You hear crazy shit. Like, happy endings. So he's like, I stood up to my bully, so I'm waiting for the happy ending. I'm like, damn, Pop. You fucked him up? And he was like, no. My bully beat the shit out of me. But my pop taught me a very valuable lesson that day. Taught me the first rule of being a goon. He said he might have fucked me up, but he never touched me again. I was like, Pop, why ain't he ever touch you? Like, what the fuck? He beat the shit out of you. He said he ain't touched me because he knew I was willing to get hurt just to fucking hurt him. So he never touched me again. I said, that's all I gotta do? He said, yeah, just fucking hurt them. Make them realize that shit ain't easy. It's not fun to hurt you. We fight back. Win or lose, you fight back. That was the first time an adult told me a story where I could relate to. I was like, nah, Pop, you're right. Like, I don't have to win. I just gotta make them feel me. So when I went back to Texas, I started making motherfuckers feel me. Did I win the fights? Not in the beginning. I was getting my ass beat. But guess what? When I was hitting them back, when I was scratching their fucking face, I was trying to claw their eye out. I'm throwing elbows and shit. It's not fun no more. The victim ain't a victim no more. So at that point, I realized, like, man, I just gotta fight. I don't have to win. I don't have to be the GOAT. They just need to know this shit's not a fucking roller coaster. Like, this shit's not fun, bro. You come over here to fuck me up, you're gonna bleed for that shit. So I started fighting like that. Now, the reason I gave up Taekwondo, I made it to red belt. Which, if you know Taekwondo, that's one below black belt. But I had a homeboy that was a black belt. And I watched him get his ass beat in a street fight. And I was like 9. I was like, man, what the fuck am I taking Taekwondo for? I was like, dog, bro just got folded by an overhand right. What the fuck am I taking this for? What are these belts for if I can't handle my shit when it's time to be a big dog? If I can't bark when it's time to be a dog, man, that shit useless. So I gave up Taekwondo. I did some judo. I've done boxing. I've done wrestling. I do regular MMA now, but I love Muay Thai. But man, I'm telling y'all, moral of the story, fight back. You ain't gotta win. Fight back. You want the world to respect you? Fight back. That's it. And ever since then, nobody put their hands on me and came away feeling like they won. Man, I tell y'all, 4th to 6th grade, Jobbers and Goons was fucking crazy, bro. I was on your block calling you a pussy, bro. I spit on you in front of your mother. Texas turned me into an evil person. Texas taught me to kill, bro. That shit was bad. Like, I'm gonna be real, if I had stayed in Texas for 5 more years, I would have killed someone. Texas turns you into a wild boy. I was watching fucking 14, 15-year-olds gunning each other down, bro. That's why it's like I struggle with the community, because a lot of people don't understand where I came from, bro. And here's another problem. I could take a hit, dog. I've been getting beat up my whole life. You ain't finna just sit there, fuck me up. I'm gonna get up, regardless. I have a naturally thick skull. Texas was Yancey Street. Here's the problem with Texas. This is a problem people don't talk about. Texas has different tax laws. So, like, even if you live in a, quote, good neighborhood, it's cheap to live there. So we had gangbangers in gated communities. So when people ask me why I'm mean as fuck, bro, that's how I grew up. I got the scars to prove that shit. Grapes is in the comment section. Grapes will tell you. I met Grapes in person, bro. I don't give a fuck in person either. I walk around on my own shit. I'll walk around a crowded bitch by myself. I don't care. I don't care. If you want it, come take it. And like, I hate when people hear stories and they'll be like, man, I feel bad for him. Oh, he had a rough life. I ain't looking for all that. I'm just trying to help y'all understand my mindset, my approach to things. At the end of the day, man, you can say what you want about me. When people have gone through real shit in my community, I hit them up. I hit them up. That man Grape saw me in real life. He's like, what the fuck, you're a troll in person too? First of all, I'm way bigger in person than people imagine. Because of how much shit I talk, people think I'm gonna be small in person. No. No. That's not the case, dog. I'm usually bigger than everybody I meet. It is what it is. You ever do a face reveal? Bro, my channel started out as gaming and me showing my comeback to hoops. I used to have videos up here of me dunking on people, but no one cared about me back then. Y'all motherfuckers didn't care until I started talking about Superman and Thor. So yes, I had mad face reveals. When will I do my next face reveal? When YouTube's my only job. When YouTube's my only job, I'll be up here with my face and everything. Because I don't care. The birds in the background, I'm in the trenches, dog. You're going to hear the birds. I'm outside. It's 75 degrees. It's beautiful out. Y'all don't understand, and I want to tell the fans this. They don't understand this. I'm being real with y'all. 99% of y'all are cool as fuck, right? And when I say that, let's say I'm gonna pick on someone in the comment section. Let's say Blue Sky. Let's say me and Blue Sky don't get along, right? Me and Blue Sky are gonna keep it YouTube. We're gonna disagree in the comment section. We're gonna disagree in the chat. That's it. But there's people in the community that will dox your mother, that will dox your family, because you disagree on scaling. What? Huh? What is that? You don't know how many times I've been doxxed, bro? Over this stupid shit? Nah, first of all, Grapes will beat a lot of y'all up. Grapes is at least 6 foot. Solid dude. I'm just letting y'all know. But he's seen me, that's my only point. Like, bro, I talk crazy because I can back it up. I'm out here, bro. For better or worse. And Terry brought it up, like, people's fan base will come at me. Here's another thing, too, man. Do y'all know how weird it is to have fans? Let me be real with y'all. Dude, I'm just a fucking kid that happened to get people to care about him being funny, right? That's just me. I got people now, just to get perspective. Y'all just heard my story, my life story, right? Or at least what kind of turned me evil. You go from that to 20,000 people giving a fuck what you have to say. Y'all understand how crazy that is? I created a world where people care about me. No one cared about me before. Now, I will say on the sports side, yeah, they care about me because I'm the GOAT when it comes to scouting. But y'all know what I mean. Like, I went from no one giving a shit if I was alive to I got 20,000 people subscribed. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're from Texas, you know, bro, no neighborhood is really sweet in Texas. Because of the laws there and how people can get housing, like, ain't no bitches in Texas. That's why I told you, I was like, man, once we get big, if we hit a fucking... Why do y'all think Chuck fucked with me so heavy? Chuck knew, bro. Because Chuck used to beef with people like Mastar Media. He was like, Splash, I know if I pull up to an event with you, no one's beating us up. I'm like, I know, Chuck. I'm him. Like, bro, yeah, I beat somebody up for Chuck. Like I said, we not cool now, but that's still my brother, bro. You ain't gotta agree with everything the family does, bro. Yeah, Perk Water, I'm just telling my origins, man. I'm just letting people know how I think. Fans were donating for me to drink, so kind of turnt right now, but it's whatever, man. I'm just giving you all the real. I don't care if y'all agree or disagree, man. Whatever. Shout out to Terry Agent, man. He stopped through for a little bit. Shout out to my boy. You know, I almost said Big Bro. That's how fucking drunk I am. Holy shit. Man, someone shared my shit in Marvel's wiki. That's dope. Shout out to bro that shared my shit in the Marvel wiki. They shared my Sentry video. Let me see his name. I can't see his name. I did a lot of work on that Sentry shit, man. Cause I put a lot of work in my like what ifs, my theories and shit. I've read a lot, bro. What happened with me and Chuck? What happened to me and Chuck? Hey, Grapes, I'm sauced as a bitch, bro. I drank half this fucking bottle. I'll send you a picture after, dog. I'm fucked up. But what happened with me and Chuck? Here's what I told Chuck, right? Say what you want about me. I've held Chuck down. I've held Chuck the fuck down throughout the years. And I told him, I said, look, man, Seth has been fucking you for years. We're gonna let him burn. Love it or hate it, we let him burn. What did Chuck do? He let Seth hit him up, convince him to help him out, and hop on the video. That's pussy ass shit. So I told him, we ain't been cool since. He said I was jealous of him and fucking Seth. I ain't jealous of you and Seth. Seth finger banged you. Seth was making you his pussy in front of all these people. I'm jealous of that? When did I ever go through that? When did I ever experience that and it seemed cool? Can we be real, people? When have y'all ever seen me as a content creator bow to somebody? When have y'all seen me bow to somebody? Tell me. Who bows? My boy Theo just sent the $50. Man, look. Hey, Theo, Grapes, you already know we finna kick it in real life soon, so it's all good, bro. You know you my dog. Yeah, no, I didn't fuck with Chuck doing that with Seth at all, because Seth, if y'all were there with me to see how Seth was fucking Chuck over, it's worse than what Clyde said. It's worse. And I'm like, bro, all I've ever done was help Chuck. So for him to do that shit, man, that shit fucking hurt, man. I'm like, bro. Because he would never do that for me. He feels like he owes Seth something. That's what it is. He might not ever admit it. He feels like he owes Seth. Fuck Seth. How about that? Seth don't like that. Seth can come on my channel. Seth can tell me about his feelings like I give a fuck. Seth's gonna be like, oh, I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to the doctor for. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. How about that? You want sympathy from me? Fuck you. Go fuck someone else's life up and then cry about it after, you fucking pussy. We be giving too much leeway to motherfuckers, bro. I didn't roll with Seth. Seth used to hit me up. Seth knows me because I came up calling Seth a bitch to his face. When I had 100 subs to my name, I was calling Seth a bitch. I was like, bro, you're a fucking narcissist. Like, you think you're above everybody. I'll shit on you right now. I'll fucking embarrass the shit out of Seth. Seth don't know shit except Dragon Ball, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. You ever think I've been scared of Seth? That's crazy. What's he gonna tell? What's he gonna... Well, guys, he's actually appealing to popular. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you loser. Why don't you go bully another 15-year-old in your server, you fucking pussy? Y'all think I'm scared of Seth? That's crazy, bro. I'll really bully the shit out of Seth. Seth won't be the same after me, bro. He won't be the same after me, bro. I'll light his shit up. What's he gonna do? Say he trains in person? Bro, we can stream that shit. The fuck? 21K sub special. Me boxing Seth. I'll beat the shit out of Seth. Grapes has literally met me in person. He knows I'll beat the shit out of Seth. Bro, let me tell y'all how gangster I was when I met Grapes, bro. We was in DC. Do y'all know how ghetto DC is? Do y'all know how crazy DC gets down? I was walking around that motherfucker with a Naruto jacket, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Come get your shit. You gonna rob me? Come get that shit. Y'all think I'm finna bow to some Dragon Ball scaler? Stop it. Stop it. No, I beat the shit out of Seth, bro. I don't... That shit would be a hate crime if I get my hands on Seth, bro. I'll beat the fuck out of him. That'd be terrible, bro. For real, bro. Toxic Splash. Is this toxic or am I telling the truth? We need Seth versus Splash round 1 boxing MMA. Bro, I'll beat up Seth. I'd beat up Seth. I'd torture him in front of y'all, bro. And yeah, like, that shit not gonna be funny, bro. I'm gonna have Backmount calling him a pussy. I'll just fucking rain elbows. Yeah, bro, I had a fucking NFL jersey on with the Naruto jacket, bro. I was too crazy for it. I don't know, he might traumatize you like Clyde. Seth ain't traumatizing me. I ain't getting traumatized. It is what it is. That motherfucker was too pussy to ask me for my scaling straight up. He backed off that shit. Bro, I beat the shit out of Seth. Seth is privileged. That's a very privileged individual. Almost all the things he told y'all, he lied about. When he told y'all he went to fucking rehab for his shit, bro, he was lying. Y'all see the documents? He fucking forged the shit out of those. Fuck Seth. I'll beat the shit out of Seth. Seth wants to beef with everybody except me, bro. Seth, I'll fucking pull up those messages of Seth literally saying, I don't want to beef with you. He said, you're too hard to kill. Yeah, no, Seth, like, all jokes aside, like, Seth really did get out-debated by Keemstar. That shit was comedy. To get out-debated by Keemstar is unfortunate. And, like, all the other shit Seth is facing, I don't care about that shit. I'm just speaking to y'all from my experience, bro. Like, I'd beat up everybody in the community, man. Would I beat up Chuck? No, that's still my boy. Like I told you, I'm a man of principle. That's still my dog for life. That's like my little brother. Even though he's bigger than me, that's my little brother. I'd never beat him up. I beat up Seth, though. Nah, bro, but I'm just telling y'all, man, the community been that weird, though. Seth ain't the only one. Like, motherfuckers stay try to steal your shit. They stay try to take your shit, then act like they don't fuck with you. They say try to hate on your shit and then dap you up, bro. I've had people use, like, pretty much, and it's like, look, real shit. Y'all can admit this. Fans of my channel. Y'all have seen this shit. Where I've realized I've come across as a hater, and I went through a whole year no debunks. I was like, yo, I don't want to be a hater. I hope Danko eats. I hope Death Battle eats. I hope all y'all eat off your shit, man. Get your money. I ain't a hater like that. Do we disagree? Yeah. But I didn't mean to. When I realized people were hitting up Danko on some truly hateful shit, I was like, fuck that. Nah, the craziest shit about the Seth situation, I'm about to put you on a real name. Like, I'm gonna put you on a real game, bro. I'm not gonna give y'all names. I literally had people from both sides of the camp hitting me up to basically blackmail the other. They were like, yo, will you come in, say this, say that, and fuck Seth's life up? And then vice versa, it'd be like, yo, will you come say Seth is cool? I'm like, yo, how about fuck both y'all? That shit's crazy, bro. Ain't no real people in this YouTube shit. Ain't no real people. It's me and like 10 others. That's it. Zarachan, my boy I be promoting, that's going through some shit right now. That's my dog, bro. That's a real YouTuber. Y'all need to go just fucking subscribe to Zarachan. He's real. A lot of these motherfuckers are fake, bro. Someone tried to get physical with Death Battle over Goku vs. Superman. Hey, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You try to get physical with me over scaling, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna beat your ass. Hey, you willing to bleed over that Goku shit, you gonna bleed for real. What the fuck? Like, bro, we can hate on fucking Death Battle as much as we want. They're the forefathers of this shit. My channel don't exist without Death Battle. I'm not dumb. I'm gonna give them props. Shout out to Green Bee from Marvel's Fandom Wiki for shouting my video out, man. I fuck with you. I fuck with that for real, man. For real, man. I fuck with everyone that fuck with me, man. That really fuck with me. For real, bro. I really came up from nothing on YouTube. I came from 0 subs to here. So it's a different kind of passion for me, you know? A lot of people had big bros. A lot of people had motherfuckers that put them on. Six, technically Chuck, Clyde, all them. They got put on. I had to kill for this shit. I had to be me for this shit. That shit's hard. I had to do it on my own. Dog, I promise y'all, that shit is not easy. By the way, Grapes bought like 10 shots, so I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to take a shot here. Cause like, it's funny, y'all be asking for like insider info on the community, and I'm giving it to y'all now. Who put Seth on? No one put Seth on. Oh, whoa, that's not true. Seth came during a time where no one was debunking. So Seth technically fathered that shit. So in terms of who put Seth on, Death Battle. Quite literally. Like, quite fucking literally. Like, quite literally, he owes him everything. He does not exist if it wasn't for the hate boner of Death Battle. I ain't gonna go back and forth about that. Do you smoke ganja? Yes, I do. I deal with a lot of shit in real life, and instead of taking medicine from the government, I smoke sometimes, and I drink sometimes, and I work out. What am I drinking? I'm taking shots of fucking proper 12. I'm gonna send a picture of the bottle to Grapes so you can see the damage we did today. It's bad. Grapes, you fucked my life up, donating all that to the Cashapp. You fucked me, Grapes. You're my boy, but you fucked me. Do y'all understand how easy it is to ride? Let me put perspective in this shit. Before I had 1K subs, I got 40K 1,000 views off Death Battle. Imagine the initial ride off Death Battle. That's all I'm putting out there. Death Battle's fathered Seth. Fucking fathered. Now, when y'all say what's more effective, antidepressants versus weed or drinking, I can't tell you. I can just tell you I know my body naturally produces chemicals when I work out and when I'm fucked up. And I have severe ADD. When I went to high school, they tried to give me medicine for that shit, and it fucked me up, bro. It really did. America's kind of weird. I'm not knocking Seth for coming up off Death Battle. I'm just calling it what it is. I did actually, I still smoke, but I did slow down some. I was smoking a little too much. Putting out some wild theory videos. My recent shit's been gravy, though. That's another thing, man. Like, I've been grinding so long on this YouTube shit. Y'all ask me, like, when I give it up. I can't. This is me. This is me. This is what I do, dog. I entertain the people. If I don't do this YouTube shit, I'm going to go do comedy. I'm going to do stand-up. Why? Because I've never met someone that said I wasn't funny. Genuine. I'm funnier than real life than I am on this YouTube shit. I'm dry till Saturday, so I'm taking shots. I re-up Saturday. I'm just saying, man. Like, people always ask me what I think of this community, but they don't like what I think. You gotta pick one. Like, I give y'all the best of me. I give y'all topics I think you'll enjoy. Do I need to get back on Goon series? Yes, absolutely. Here's another problem for me as a creator. I've opened so many avenues as a creator for myself that I've almost boxed myself in. Like, I have 20 different places to draw from, but I can only drop one video at a time. That hurts. Yeah, edibles have never, like, gone crazy for me, but I've never had stupid edibles either. Oh shit, it's 8. People are gonna want a D&D. Yeah, I genuinely think I'm funnier than anyone else in the community. I don't give a fuck if people disagree. Y'all think people are funnier than me off script in the community? Who? You know? Like, who? Who's funnier than me that's doing this comic book shit? That can just talk to you? No, let's keep it a bean. Who the fuck are y'all gonna say? Who else can do me off script? I know my value. No one can do me off script. There's only one Jobbers and Goons. He's right here. Drunk, high, sober, doesn't matter. Elite. Elite. Elite at what I do. The Chewbacca joke, that wasn't a joke. Chewbacca's really him. You actually read comics, right? Motherfucker, did I just make all this shit up and it happened to appear on a comic panel? I had to have read something at some point. I have to have read something. You can't know what I know and not have put in the work. Have I outworked everybody in this field? No. But guess what? A lot of people in my position haven't read what I've read. Has Seth read more than me? Fuck you. You know the answer to that. Has Chalk read more than me? Fuck you. You know the answer to that. You know? All your big dog... Has Death Battle read more than me? No. Fuck you. So it's like, what even is that question? I am drunk right now, Vegeta. Vegeta's biggest hop, I'm drunk right now, bro. I'm just telling y'all the real. Love me or hate me, I still exist. I be taking Seroquel to help me go to sleep, and when it mixes with the weed, hey, I ain't never smoked on Seroquel. You got me fucked up. You got yourself a fucking elixir of go the fuck to sleep. I ain't doing that. Someone made a compilation of my jokes on YouTube. I actually did react to that video. Shout out to Blue Crush. I reacted to that video. Gave him some love for that shit. I'm not as big as an asshole as people think, man. I be showing love. It's just I'm getting used to having fans. Like, real shit, man. You gotta get used to having fans. I'm used to not having shit, so it's weird having fans. Like, I had someone confront me. They were like, you keep saying fans. Like, you went Hollywood. I'm like, bro, if they tuned into all my videos, what else are they? They are a fan. It's okay. I'm a fan of a lot of shit. YouTubers I'm a fan of. Chris Smooth. I don't care how big I get. Chris Smooth's the OG, bro. I'm gonna dap him the fuck up. You feel me? Oh yeah. Blue made the other chick. Yeah, that compilation was funny, bro. That shit, I have mad love for that shit. But yo, I'm about to dip out for a bit, and we'll come back in like an hour. Love y'all, man. We'll be back in an hour. I'm fucking turned. Peace.